Today we have a math test. This is in your folder. Math test number 3, page 11 and 12. At the top, first thing you need to do is write your name. So write your name up there. Okay, number 1. Write the answers to the combinations your teacher says. So A, you're going to write the answer in the box. 2, 5 plus 2. So A is 5 plus 2. Write the answer in the box. B is 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1. Write that answer in box B. C is 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3. Write that answer in box C. Okay, D, 0 plus 6. 0 plus 6. Write that answer in box D. E, 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. Write that answer in box E. Okay, the last one in this section, F, 7 plus 0. 7 plus 0. Write that answer in box F. I'm going to go through them one more time in case you missed any. A is 5 plus 2. B is 4 plus 1. C is 7 minus 3. D is 0 plus 6. E, 3 minus 1. And F, 7 plus 0. Okay, moving down to number 2. Draw lines to match the names with the shapes. Okay, the first one is cube. Go over to the right to your shapes and find the cube. Draw a line from the word cube to the shape cube. The next one is oval. Draw a line from the word oval to the shape oval on the right. The next one is cone. From the word cone, draw a line over to the right to the shape of the cone. Next we have sphere. Draw a line from the word sphere to the shape sphere on the right. And the last one is trapezoid. Draw a line from the word trapezoid to the shape on the right. Number 3, fill in the missing numbers. A square has how many sides? Put that in the first box. And how many vertexes? Put that in the second box. A triangle has how many sides? Go in the first box. How many vertexes? Go in the second box. A hexagon has how many sides? Put that in the first box. And how many vertexes? Put that in the second box. Okay, number 4 says write the time. You're going to look at number 4, the first one, write the time. The second one, write the time. And the third one, write the time. When you have completed those, flip your page over to the back, page 12. Okay, number 5, write the sums and differences. Pay close attention if it has a plus sign or a minus sign. You're going to do that for the top row and the bottom row on number 5. 5 plus 2 equals 4 minus 2 equals 3 plus 3 equals 2 plus 3 equals 5 minus 4 equals 6 plus 1 equals 5 minus 2 equals the next row. I know I'm going fast. I'm just, you guys really don't need me to read these for you. You can read them yourself. I just am to make sure you do get all the numbers and the signs correct. But that's why I'm just kind of speeding through those. And then you can go back to it if you need to. We have on the second row 4 plus 2, 5 minus 4, 3 plus 4, 4 minus 3, 5 minus 3, 2 plus 4, 5 minus 5. Number 6, solve the story problem. 5 frogs sat on a log at the edge of the pond. 3 frogs hopped off. How many frogs are left on the pond? Okay, so you're going to need to fill in the first number in your first box, the second number in your second box. Look at that sign if we're doing addition or subtraction. And then you write the answer. How many frogs are left in the last box? That is part A for number 6. Part B, 2 swans swam across the pond, followed by their 5 babies. Cygnets are what their babies are called. How many swam across the pond in all? Okay, so the first number that you heard there, put it in the first box. The second number, put it in the second box. Look at your sign in the middle. If it's addition or subtraction, then you write your answer in the last box. How many swans swam across the pond in all? The last section, number 7, that greater than or less than. Okay, the alligator's mouth, it's hungry, so it likes to eat, so it's open when it's greater. It's open to the bigger number. Is 47 greater than or less than 74? 118 greater than or less than 181? 200 greater than or less than 120? 32 greater than or less than 13? 15 greater than or less than 51? And 161 greater than or less than 196.